Okay, so we are going to take a look at the answer to the vertical lines. This is it basically here. What has changed from the horizontal to the vertical lines. I'll just flip back and forth. I'll uncomment both of them so it's like fairly clear. Here's our horizontal lines, and then here's our vertical lines. So the difference is the eyes. The index variable is now in the x coordinate instead of in the y coordinate, and we're fixing the y coordinates so that it's always going to be top of the screen, bottom of the screen. Every line is going to be top and bottom in terms of y coordinates, but now we're changing the x coordinates each time. They're going to start at 0 and go up by 40 each time. And I said width here. I kind of regret that. I'm going to make that height. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Am I? Well, I guess that doesn't make sense, does it, actually? I guess it's going to, because x, it should be width. It should be width. And maybe it is this one I should have changed to height. Yeah, so whoops, my bad on that. It's not a big deal because it's a square, but it probably should be that way. But anyways, that's going to be what changes it so that we now go, oh, I have to comment out this one, so that we now go across the screen. Because we're changing the x coordinates, so it makes a line go sort of across as we change the x coordinates. And you can experiment with all sorts of different sort of changes to this pattern, but mostly this pattern is fairly, similar to the last one. So if you got that, then that's great. Any questions from folks here? I'm sure the folks watching at home would benefit from their questions or your questions. No questions? Okay. If you have a question at home, then feel free to send me like a Teams question or something. So that is that example. We're going to do another one. And again, I'll give you about 5 minutes to do it, although you might actually have no trouble at all with it. So you could do this in 2 while loops, but try to do it with just a single while loop, and that's going to be making the grid. So here's a grid. And if you finish quickly, then try to add in, try to make it thinner or thicker or more space in between and see if you can create it. I mean, spoiler, it's horizontal lines and vertical lines. This is the 2 examples sandwiched together. So try it out and see what happens. If you can only make it happen with 2 while loops, that's a good start. You can just copy and paste both of them really, or just turn both of them on. But see if you can condense into a single while loop to make both of them happen. Okay, good luck.